I'm hot. I'm very hot. I'm potentially slightly angry. I had another comment this morning on YouTube saying, oh, you haven't done this bit on video, you're only doing 4 videos a week. The Kickstarter quite clearly said we were only doing 4 videos a week. On top of that, Vicky, bless her, is working her socks off to take pictures of, I think, every station. So we've got a picture of every station, and they're all going up on Facebook. And we posted them on our webpage. We're putting loads of them on Instagram. In between, she does Facebook Lives, and then I'm doing these Periscopes. So it's not just YouTube. There is Instagram and Facebook and all these lives. And this has just come to mind. Hey, Frosty Liz, because I'm doing a Periscope live from Combe. I'm gonna swear, kids. All right? Are you ready? I'm gonna swear. There's fuck all here. It's awesome. It's a tiny platform. And that's it. I'll leave my camera and bag there on the bench. And what we did, so Vicky's back at Oxford. I got the preceding train to, oh crikey, began with H. Hannaford or something, and then walked 20 minutes in the blistering summer heat through a field down a bridleway to Combe station, which is just this. Look, this is it. This is Combe. There's nothing left of this. That is literally it. And the only other thing I can show you is by the entrance, where there is a DMI and the sign, and there is a help point. There's one bike here. I love how there's a sign saying, we do not undertake to provide a secure or attended bicycle park and accept no liability or loss, damage or removal of any bicycles of its parts or accessories. And then one brave man, who's clearly the only commuter that gets the 7:57 to Paddington, and I'm assuming he's going to get off the train in a minute at 5:37, leaves his bike here all day as he goes to London. He might be the only commuter that uses Combe station. And I just want to go down, there's a help point, there's a weird unnecessary shelter, there's a weird shelter that's not on the platform. I guess the platform isn't wide enough to have a shelter. Ooh, the acoustics are all different. And then there's the timetable that shows there's the very sparse services. Just so you know, there's one train in the morning. Hang on, I'll flip the camera. Come on, exposure. The exposure's having a bad time. There we go. There's one train at Combe. There, it's the 7:57. It's also, I think that's the only Finstock train as well, at 7:52. That's the only one that runs all the way through. Even then, that doesn't stop at Honeybourne. So the one in the morning doesn't stop at Honeybourne. So we couldn't even do it in that direction. Fortunately, we're doing it in this direction. We're doing Combe at 17:38, which is 17:43, which does also stop at Honeybourne at 18:23. That stops everywhere. It stops at Shipton, which is, I think, again, Shipton gets a second service. Well done, Shipton. When we do Shipton today at 17:59, call it 6 o'clock, we will be halfway through, 50% of all the stations complete. So a little moment at Shipton coming up later. And then Combe itself is just out on this country lane. There's a country lane with cars speeding past. There's a country lane with cars speeding past. The station entrance is just this white gate. And the sign, there's a sign, there's the sign, and then you just walk in the gate. Oh, there's an old rusty bin. That would be a perfect place to put a geocache. There isn't one, I've checked. And you walk up through here, through the shelter, and then you're onto the platform. There's the bike again. Look how close the railway is. Look, it's like an unprotected part of the railway. You walk up onto the platform, and then there's nothing there except a bench. That's it. That's it. Oh man, I'm going to sit down. No buses. No. Go on. Questions. Combe. It's 5:28. The train's in 11 minutes. Hey Liz, we appreciate your lift as well at Bromsgrove. Have you seen yourself in today's video, Liz? Are you in today's video? Oh, it's my mum commenting. Bored? Not at all bored. There's always a train to catch, or there's always a train to worry about. There's no shade, no. So, well, I'm where I'm sat now, can you see? This side of my face is now partially in shade. I think it's about 33 degrees today in England, which is kind of warm. You're doing great, Jeff. Ignore the haters. Ooh! Who are the haters? Oh, the people that are writing on us in the comments. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, today's orange t-shirt. Would it be better if I wore my shades? Yeah, today, not anymore in my glasses. I'm wearing my prescription sunglasses. Best thing about drink some water, someone says. You're on it. I'll give a shout out to the lovely Jacob, the young conductor on the GWR service, who gave us bottles of free water. GWR handing out free water. Well done at GWR. Help. Well done. Spray water on your face. Okay. Woo! Actually, that feels really good. That's really refreshing. Hang on. Oh, man. I wouldn't do that without my glasses on. I now need little like wipers for my glasses. Hey, Kirsty of TARDIS. There's no weekend service here at Combe. Yeah. What's the temperature in South Carolina? Is it warmer in England today than it is in South Carolina? The 1738 is being delayed at Oxford. That's hilarious. Does somebody want to check on open train times or real-time trains and see where the Finstock flyer is? It should be at Oxford. Vic is at Oxford, by the way. I've come ahead. Anyone? Hey Jeff, hey. I feel like there was a whole bunch of questions before and I was busy gassing, so if you want to ask questions, ask the questions. 48 in Phoenix. Alright Phoenix, you win. Well done. Class for trains, I think they're 185s. No questions. Oh no. Charleston, we are beating you. Whooper. Left Oxford 1 early. Thank you. Right, I'll be here at 36 then. Okay, yeah. Nice to see you in Polesworth on Friday. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Is that Matthew? Hello, yeah. By the way, we're going to be in Pilning this Saturday, but there are 2 services. Which one are we going to get? Do we tell you? But we're doing Pilning this Saturday for everybody that asked. Only 18 in Lincoln. Hello, Chilly Lincoln. 17 in... Let's just do the temperature. Hey, everybody, tell me the temperature where you are. Oh, you can't see this. At the top of my screen, Vicky sent me a text and it just says, we're delayed. Well, then how can it have left Oxford 1 minute early? London is too hot. 30 in Hong Kong. All the temperatures, very good. 28 in Exeter, 44. It's not 44. That's not Andover down in Combe, in England. 31 in Twickenham. 30 in Bristol. Low 30s in Brighton. Arrived 1 early. I think it's being held on the platform. Okay. 28 in Redditch. 32 in Grove Park and no weed. Shame. 84F in Washington. What's that in English money? You and your crazy American... you'll be putting the month before the date next. 28 in Bedford, 30 in Ashford. Alright, okay. I can see where this is going. I've asked you to tell me your temperatures and you're now just doing that, aren't you? Okay, I've shown you Combe. There's not much more to show. I'm going to go and take a couple of photos and also snap some video. Whilst I'm on, I want to plug the fact that the All the Stations theme tune is available to buy from iTunes and Google Play and Deezer, everything. If you look at in the description of today's video, the iTunes link is in there. But just go to Google Play and search for All the Stations. You can buy the theme tune. There's a 3-track album that is available for download. Also, I want to plug, we have another channel on YouTube called All the Stations Live Recap. Google that phrase. Go to YouTube, search for All the Stations Live Recap. And what we're doing, there's a nice man called Kai, and he's taking these Periscopes, and we might add on some of Vicky's Facebook Live, and he's putting them up onto YouTube so you can watch them back at a later date and so they're archived forever. So do that. That'll help Kai out. He's done us a really great job. He's one of the guys that's working behind the scenes with the team here at All the Stations. I'm going to spray water on myself one last time. Shall I do it one last time? It's quite cool. That is definitely cooling me down. That's quite refreshing. See you later.